Okay, this is Nathaniel. Let's just kind of check out everything. Yeah, one thing that's a little funny is the way, and it's a little bit hard to avoid, but the way this thing, which you don't expect to deform much, stretches with the leg, and yeah, it's a tricky problem because you know well, let's just try. What I would probably try and see if it'll be all right is kind of weighting it 100% to the, I think like the hips or waist or whatever it's called. I'm just gonna right mouse click, paint, skin cluster, weights. Let's just unlock everything. Okay, and um, maybe just the root, or is there what's the root part two or one of those maybe? Let me show the joints so I can see what I'm. No, I think just the root we want it weighted to. Well, let's try that. Replace with a value of 1 flood. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation because on the one hand it doesn't stretch now, but on the other hand it's not moving with it anymore. So then you're left with, well, then do I decrease the, have the belt altogether move less, um, which maybe you do want to do that, but then you run into having the belt possibly be intersecting with the body, um, but maybe we can just get the center of the belt to move less with it. Let's give that a shot and see how we like it. Um, Grab maybe just the verts of oops, component mode here. So I've got the center of this on the front and the back. And I'll do the same. I'll replace, again on the root, replace the value of 1, flood that. But then maybe we want to sort of blend it back in. So I'll take this and smooth and then just flood just to blend it back with the rest. Maybe hit it a couple times. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that works. No? Because now the side of the belt moves, but the center doesn't. It's maybe not perfect. There's a little bit of intersection going on in some positions. But I think generally that kind of works. Okay. Um, what else? I don't know why that came in at that angle. It's usually it does a better job of that. Sorry. It's kind of tearing off there. I mean, I know that's kind of an extreme, but I think we're going to want to let's get this edge um, and maybe this one. Let's convert those to verts. Oops. And then I think we just want to put the weight of those on the chest. So chest, which they're mostly on. I think we just want to get that up to 100%. So replace with the value of 1 flood. And we could try blending it a bit. I just don't. The only thing is I want to keep these at 100%. So let's smooth flood. Well, I think that's going to be alright. Alright, let's check that. Interaction. Okay, well now that's not tearing there, but I don't like how the neck does this little bit. So I think the neck shouldn't affect that at all. So I'll take that one and go to neck. And yeah, I can see it right there. And then replace with a value of 0 flood. And just check that. And none of these other have any weight on it. Okay. Alright, good. You said something about the left hand. Just want to hide the joints because they're a little bit distracting. Oops, missed the index. That looks good to me. Check these individual controls. Oh, just check the other hand. I thought this looks okay. Maybe you can do a screen snapshot of where you're seeing an issue with it, but I think this looks pretty good. I'm not really seeing any problems. Oh. Well, that's an issue. Is that happening here as well? Got some weird weights thrown around. Let's make sure the left wrist doesn't affect that. Doesn't seem to have any color on there. Sometimes it'll be one of the ones below. Like some random finger or something. What's kind of weird, it might have happened when I hit the smooth thing. Like it, but it's so weird that it would throw the weights all the way over there. Oh, look at that. Oh god. Yeah, that is from my smoothing. That's what I get for not locking things. So doing that on the front as well, or... Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have locked all the stuff I didn't want it to throw the weights to when I was smoothing it. It's my fault, I think. Let me just reopen this and check. if it's any of this is happening with your one. Yeah, so that's not really a problem with yours. That's from what I did here. I think the thing to do is when I was smoothing this, for example, would have been to lock everything down like you have here, except for the places you want to throw it the weight to. So I would probably like just leave the root, the hips, um, yeah, maybe just the root and hips unlocked, and then when you do that smooth, it'll just bounce between those two and not throw the weights around to random places like it just did. But yeah, I guess I didn't really see any issues with those hands, so maybe you could point out. Yeah, so just those couple of little fixes. Otherwise, I think you've done a great job on this. Yeah, looks really good. Nice work.